Tonight at the Grammys, it's a Beatle v The Stones. In the Best Rock Song category, Paul McCartney is nominated for Cut Me Some Slack, his collaboration with the surviving members of Nirvana. And who should he be up against but the Rolling Stones with Doom and Gloom. It's 50 years since they first battled it out at a major awards ceremony in 1964.
A feast of pop at the Empire Pool, Wembley, the new Musical Express Poll Winners All-Star Concert. And the fans are out in force because this is the day when the winners of the biggest poll in the world will receive their award. Nobody's going to challenge this award. The Beatles voted World Top Vocal Group. Roger Moore's there to make the presentation.
You've got the Beatles and the Stones going head to head. It's the peak period for British music. You know, it's never been better than that. 10,000 people, Wembley. Both bands played, both bands won. I spoke to Jagger last year actually, and he still got his award from that night.
And 50 years later, we still have Paul McCartney v the Rolling Stones at the Grammys. Is that a good thing for music?
Yeah, I think it's great. People buy into the myth of rock and roll. That's the greatest rivalry there's ever been. And it will never die. No one will ever win. It will always carry on.
But when it comes to the Grammys, it's clear who's ahead.
Paul McCartney won 10 Grammys with the Beatles, the first Best New Act of 1964, and with his solo work, his total 16. As for the Stones, they've only ever picked up 2, both in 1994, Best Rock Album, Voodoo Lounge, and Best Video, Love Is Strong. And someday, babe. However, according to their best-known tribute act, the Counterfeit Stones, another Grammys defeat would not hurt at all.
They don't seek that kind of accolade. In a way, they kind of like to be slightly on the outside of it all. That's why there's no musicals about the Stones in the West End, and there never will be. And I just think that it's in keeping with that. I don't think they worry about it. I mean, Keith hated it when Mick got his knighthood, so the idea that they'd worry about Grammys, I don't think occurs.
Any doubts about the Beatles' reception in America were dispelled the moment they touched down.
Both Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr will be at the Grammys to receive an award for the 50th anniversary of the Beatles' first US trip.
George, John, Paul and Ringo had found a new world to conquer.
And tomorrow, the surviving Beatles will head to New York to film a tribute concert. But before that, there's the small matter of doing battle once more with the Rolling Stones. Colin Patterson, BBC News.